pretty cool. Can I do it? Again? I can.
Ah! Wait.
Stay in the lab. Go back.
No, but I saved my controller just in case we do that.
There's a tornado outside, man. We were just about to scrim. The tornado is taking us, and now we're here for some reason. You know, I don't want to die, but I want to scrim.
Dude, it's over.
We're right there, and we gotta wait for all of this.
It's over.
And my mom's telling me to buy my dog a bigger cage
I came from Canada.
because he's cramped.
I came from Canada to just die.
Yeah, I got this. Alright, I got this. I'm gonna take a video of that.
How does it feel, Shipley? I got a video of you. Get a video of me getting a video of this for Snapchat. Look, it's rain.
It's my time. You actually spoke my...
It's my time,
Look
boys.
at dog. Somebody keep the door open! Keep the door open! Please! Please! Okay. Thank you. Push me?
I'm ready, bro.
Okay.
Let's give it a go. Just go.
Okay.
Go. Last one.
Yo, keep the door open!
Last one out, boys.
We're ready. We're ready to move out. We got Kraken here. He's ready. You look ready. Do you look ready?
If we miss the bus, does that mean we're gonna have to fly?
No, means we're gonna have to walk. HUE Fest is a tournament that happens every year that's ran by Harrisburg University. It's one of the major tournaments that we go to outside of our national competition. It's like Midwest Campus Clash, events like that. And it's good for our program because it allows us to send the whole program out, play the subs, play the starters, get a feel for where we're at. It's a good litmus test to see where our level's at going into the rest of the year.
So HUE Fest is kind of like the very first collegiate event of the year where the best teams around the country, it's kind of like the starting point for the year where you get to see where everyone's at, and it's kind of the tone setter for the rest of the year. So definitely really important to go in there and have a strong performance to have confidence the rest of the year.
This will be my personal hell.
So traveling to HUE, we rented a bus, which is the first time in my tenure in Maryville that we've ever traveled with our whole program in one bus. I believe it was around 24 of us. It was around 14 hours. I'm well versed in travel at this point, you know, going to China back and forth with 14-hour bus with 20 people, especially 20 gamers, is an experience.
Yeah, sitting down all day. Can you hear me with those? Are you sure? You got the AirPods in, man.
You got the AirPods, man.
Yeah, I don't think he can hear us.
Damn.
He can't hear us. He can't hear us. That's all you need. Nuts. Nuts. How's the ride so far, Shipley? Personally, the ride in the back, it's great, dude. It's like I'm staying in a 5-star hotel. Dude, I haven't got my feet kicked up, got my kicks hooked up, and I'm just back there chilling, listening to some music, you know me. I only got my AirPods. Everyone else has AirPods nowadays.
On our way to HUE Fest, we took a charter bus, and it was a 14-hour bus ride, not counting stops at all. So definitely some team bonding where I got to snuggle with Mike, my mid laner, for a while and have a good time with him. But no, all I was thinking about on the way there is that if I have to do this on the way back after we lost, then that's just not an option. So.
Now we're gonna read
Yeah, you gotta walk in.
What are you doing?
Should I move?
What do you put that in slow motion? It'd be like double slow motion. You have to make sure it's in the frame.
What the f is going on?
I don't want to close it.
All right, close all the way and knock.
Okay, gotcha.
Who could that be? Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, hey. We're over here trying to collect our jerseys.
Oh wow.
Can we see our jerseys?
Yeah, this is yours, dude.
Dude, it has my name on it, unlike some team.
Whoa.
These are sick. Let's say they're the best program in college.
These are actually sick.
Friday for us was pool play, and was a lot of waiting, getting our reps in. I think we played 3 sets, and it was a lot of just kind of waiting around, waiting for the next game to happen, and kind of going in there and doing our thing. The boys are lined up. We're about to play Lackawanna for our first game. It's a little dungy in here. We got 100 computers and just about that many nerds in here, so it's getting a little dungy, but we're ready to go.
To start off the event with a very quick and decisive 2-0 felt very, very good, especially since we had all 6 of our players on LAN for the first time since, again, our captain had been not at the school beforehand. It was very, very nice to come back together for another LAN.
Friday, after we got there on Thursday, had a good dinner on Thursday, but Friday was pool play and also our round of 16 matches. So we went undefeated in pool play, kind of trolled around, had a good time with the boys. There were some like not as good school teams there.
You gotta get the emphasis of the ballad, dude. You're so slow, and you got the words wrong. No, I guarantee if you listen to the song, it's nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Look up to the sky. I'm just a boy. I need no sympathy.
Round of 16, we actually played Grandview University, and we were all tired from traveling the day before, and that was our first round of 16. Actually, it was the closest games of our tournament, actually, where the games went past 35 minutes both times, a lot of Barons, outer fights. So definitely we were fatigued at that point, and definitely we knew that we had to really take the rest of the tournament seriously after those games, because those are honestly the hardest games of the entire tournament for us.
Calls, bro.
Friday, it was kind of just, we were expecting to blow through Friday with no real problems, just a lot of games back to back, but like instantly we knew there was going to be some issues because Abu like woke up feeling dead, and he was dying. Like the second I saw him in the morning, I was like, bro, you have to go get some medicine, like, and get a face mask, because he was going everywhere, and he couldn't even say like a sentence without coughing up a storm. So I knew it was gonna be a rough day for him, especially. Yeah, so when we first got knocked out, I was a bit devastated, just because I really wanted to play in the finals, and I wanted to play on stage most importantly, because as an amateur league player, it's really hard to get stage time, and that experience is like really invaluable to me, and it's something that most people don't get to experience ever in their lives. So just missing out on that felt really, made me feel really down.
A lot of the players, especially the newer guys, they took the loss pretty tough, just because I don't know if it was Hybrid's first LAN, just Hybrid's especially. I don't know if it was his first LAN or not, but I think that he has pretty high expectations for himself, and he took it pretty hard. But I think that that's a kind of a good indicator of how passionate our players are for the game, and how well they want to play, and how that they want to improve, and that they want to avoid getting eliminated next time.
Get it, Chip?
I'm recording a video.
Oh. Sure. Mac, you don't play that character.
You know what, Dan?
Why is it gold? Why do you have a gold gun for a
strap?
character we know you can't play?
It's coming out on the widow. Whoa. Okay, let's do this. Season 1. You see this, Dan? What is this?
Playing on a stage.
That's
We have no
you only got 75 season 1?
75 is actually very high in season 2.
Coming to play Harrisburg again I suppose that this would be the third time, but after losing to them in nationals and then all the preparation from them, I believe it was from like May to September, was all just like a really, really big buildup of our team just wanting revenge.
Everyone in that crowd is going to be from Harrisburg, right? And those 2 to 3 seconds after you wipe them, I want the loudest shit I've ever heard in my entire life, okay? You guys got that? And then you're focused up after that. Oh. The crowd should be quiet by the time it's done, okay? They should be quiet. All right, let's do this. Make it quiet. Make it quiet. Saints on 3. 1, 2, 3, Saints!
Harrisburg Storm, as a university team, have been active, for the last year or so. I was here last year, where Harrisburg came very close to taking the title. In fact, it was Maryville that managed to beat them out there. This is a revenge match. Right now, Maryville went down to Harrisburg at the TESPA Collegiate Overwatch Finals, and Maryville believed they were cheesed. They believe that Harrisburg played some cheesy stuff. Aether says we're out for blood, we're coming for them, we're looking for revenge here, and they want to go all the way and beat Harrisburg in their hometown. They may have to get through both teams to do so. But here we'll be heading into Lijiang in just a moment for hero selection. Vimpin is down, no Lucio present in this fight. Mac's going to have to sound barrier. That advantage now is going to be felt. Good timing, that's going to save off a lot of that gravitic flux damage that Smoody had been saving. Wraps into the back line, immediately comes in with a 2. That's the dead boss, and they're looking for a third after the fact, and even the kinetic grasp from Smoody was not enough to keep him and his team alive. And just Reapers now doing the bulk of the damage, and of course the Sigmas supercharger thrown down out in the open by him. But he was very far forward, but the rest of Maryville are able to try and surround him now. It'll be another flat win for Maryville. That's big momentum switching. No chance here for Harrisburg to get back. Hands off the keyboard, they know. Kraken lacking, popping off in comms. And a Coalescence not doing a heck of a lot of action. Kraken lacking getting healed up a little bit. Panic's able to find 2 quick kills, so that might be the turnaround option. Harrisburg need to double down now. They're going to lose this attack.
And that Coalescence was massive from Panic. It kept Kraken lacking alive a little bit longer, and they're able to pick up one.
Unbelievable!
The support for Maryville. Lucio picks up 2, Mac with 2 big kills there at the end. Panic with a double.
Especially some fighting starters, man, in the form of supercharging. They get hopped already. No mercy. Pushing over towards the Lucio, and it's all falling apart at the seams for the Storm. They can't even get onto the point right now, and it's going to be 1 tick already for Harrisburg, and they're looking for yet another one. I mean, this is going to put them so far ahead in time, and there's not a darn thing that can be done. It's going to be close. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Swish now going to go for tank configuration, amplification matrix sorting up. That is a lot to use
really early though.
Okay, Maryville back off a little bit here. They allowed this to happen. Swish able to avoid getting frozen for the most part, but all themselves wasn't nearly as lucky, and there's the breakthrough. Max able to find 2. Creeping up on Vimpin and Swish now, and Maryville realize they've got it. That's the first pick. Rat is going to go down. Rat will find 2. And Maryville break through at the last seconds. Ratner losing that damage boost. Rat ready for a death blossom. He gets it over the top of the shield, but it's going to be a Coalescence to try and slow it down. Rat still gets 1 though. Hobbs is dead. Rat though trades himself out now, and it looks good for Harrisburg, to be honest. Swish is able to find 2 kills in this fight. The death blossom to force away. Overtime ticking down, but another sound barrier for Vimpin should lock this one up. And Harrisburg secure themselves a 3rd map in this series, and they stay alive in this best of 5.
When we went up 2-0 in the semifinals of HUE Fest this year, I thought that we were going to close it out the next map entirely. After we lost the first map and then the second map, I never thought for a second once that they had us downloaded, that they were playing better than us or anything like that. I think it was the same problem as it was last year, and every series that we've lost as a team is getting in our own heads.
Aether goes in, stony-faced, as Maryville realise that they have to clinch this and the next round to stay alive. He's taken down though, is this the turnaround? No way! Hobbs gets in with the sound barrier. Rat's gonna get 2 though, the Death Blossom, that's 3, and that'll close it out. There's only stall left here now for Harrisburg, and yeah, Smoody will be durable, but he won't stay alive in the face of 6 angry college students. It's gonna go all the way to round 3 here on Oasis.
from Hobbs, but that's all there's going to be. Wrecking Ball now steps up to the point, but Aether gets rid of Vinpin almost immediately. The voices are raised, and Maryville have done it. The team that knocked them out of the Tesla Collegiate Championship, they have managed to fill them on the way to a fated encounter.
Finally close out the series against Harrisburg B. It was a relief. I don't know how else to put it. It was definitely just a relief because in an Overwatch game or a match, that's about as close as it's going to get. So, especially us being down on the first point, a large percentage, and being able to bring it back, it was just a relief.
I've been in this situation as a player before, and it's your first match on stage, right?
Yeah.
You guys got all the bullshit out. Like, you guys did.
I think everybody feels it too.
This set was just all our own heads. It was all where our heads were at. That's what it was, right? When you guys felt like you had to do something, that's when shit went bad, right?
We are here for a reason. We built a collegiate super team for a reason. Our goal is not to be a collegiate, so start acting like it, bro. Like, we got this. Go take your time, rest, do whatever you gotta do, and then come back. Make sure you eat something.
Watching Overwatch beat Harrisburg B was pretty liberating just because I saw the relief on the guys' faces. I've been doing this for like 8 years, so I don't really get fazed by losses too hard unless like I'm like shocked. So like I was kind of shocked that we lost last year at Nationals, but it wasn't too bad for me. It was harder for the guys. So for me, this event, it was just liberating to see that the guys can kind of move past it finally and focus on the year.
I love the first three from Atlanta.
After we beat Columbia College in the quarterfinals, round of 8, at that point, that's when I knew that we had won the tournament.
Hello, guys, and welcome in. I'm Mad Magical, joined in by the one and the only Stephen Return Johnson. We're here for the grand finals of the HUE Invitational. I'm so excited to see how these two teams are going to stack up against one another.
Your reigning national championships winners, and honestly also your second best collegiate team in the world, Maryville University.
Exactly.
They're going to be looking to come in strong here, straight to hometown of HUE. But this is a 2v1 battle. 2v2 includes Carl.
Trying to see what he can do. He's right on to Zing, following up. Shutdown coming in from Niall, surviving the fight. Heike Savage knowing not going to be able to fight back today.
And in probably the most poetic way that you can do it, when Maryville get put behind, they turn to this man right here. They turn to Nas.
Oh, the flash coming in. He loses Carl, but he pulls him back, and the pocket pistol takes the kill. You never want to have to rely on your opponents making mistakes, because this is Maryville we're talking about. They look for the engage on a T-Sub. They do get the knockup coming in from the tornado, but nobody can follow that up at all. They have to sacrifice T-Sub. They want to see if they can end it. Getting a lot of damage coming on to Shorter Ace. He tried to escape, but you can't get away from Niles. He's going to easily be able to kill you the moment you come back out of Golden. Hourglass did not delay enough. Game number 1 goes over to Maryville University.
As soon as I got to the grand finals and I had to play a top laner like Platypus, you saw it game 1, starting at level 1, I almost solo kill him because he fundamentally doesn't understand matchups as well. So as soon as we beat CC, that's when I knew that the rest of the road would be easy. So
Maryville are up 1-0. The Titans of Collegiate looking to cement their place in history and start off the next season of Collegiate League of Legends strong. They opt instead to look for Evan Arl. They pop both on the hunt and the spell shield. Dark Binding sidesteps by Evan Arl. Sidesteps the Glacial Prison as well, but takes way too much damage and is taken down. Grow Storm into the back line, trying to see if he can take anybody down. Gonna be able to get a double kill. Shady does it. 1v3, it doesn't matter. He's able to take down 2 members of Harrisburg and run back Zing to the turret. They could actually go for it.
Iconic has Ward ultimate as well.
Oh,
booga, booga, booga!
Booga, booga, booga! They delete them. Double kills for Iconic.
No, Shoners can do a lot of things, but I'm not sure holding 1v4. It's going to be with that, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ooga Booga Booga once again. Shady going to be trying to zone off, and that might just be it.
That's the game. There's no way they can fight back. Everyone's gone. Only Shorter Ace is there, and he watches it fall apart underneath his own fountain. Congratulations out to Maryville, the Titans of Collegiate.
Let's go, boys! Amazing!
Hey, so guys, number one emphasis right now. 5 players were on stage, we won, but it was a 10-man effort. Okay, it's a 10-man effort every single day.
We don't win these games like these games were not won on this stage, right? These games were won in practice. These games were won by showing the fuck up, showing up early, 1v1s, positional coaching, VOD review. Every minute that you guys put in work, you were working harder than someone else.
Yep.
Okay.
They probably wanted it more today, but we wanted it more leading up to
We
this.
want it. We want it
Yep.
every single day. It's relentless. All right. So we look. Just because we won, our process doesn't change. Right? We're gonna get a nice break, but we're right back to it. We work harder than anyone like in the country at the collegiate level, okay? Like we just gotta make sure our work ethic, our fundamentals, that's what gets us these championships, okay? It's not about being a hero, it's not about popping off, it's not about one team getting there, the other team not. This is a full group effort. It's a full group effort in which every single one of you contributed. You just contributed in different ways, right? So everybody should be proud of this tonight. This is not just 5 people, right? This is every single one of us, and you guys are putting in a ton of work, and I respect that so much. I'm very proud of each and every one of you. I'm very, very proud of you guys. You guys work very hard. I give you a lot of bullshit, okay? There's not many people that can handle that besides you guys. So you guys are doing a great job. Just keep it up, and we got plenty more of these things.
One team, one family.
Cool. All right, guys. You're good.
Going into the finals, I had truly no concerns about our performance when it came into it. This is one of the very few times that I 100% knew what was going to happen, because I felt like we were able to get through our struggles in the match before, and just noticing the kind of mentality, the collective mentality that my team had going into it, that we were gonna perform.
Saints on 6. Everyone gets up. Ready? Get up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Saints! That was terrible.
Hey, let's do it again.
Discipline on point.
Dry run.
Oh my
God, you guys are I'm not getting it.
1, 2, 3, Saints!
Discipline.
One more time.
No, we have to get this right. Hey, discipline on 3, Saints on 6. Carson, we go 1, 2, 3, discipline. 4, 5, 6, Saints. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Like that. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, discipline! 1, 4, 5, 6, Saints! There we go.
But everything they essentially need, Olu needs to get in and get that pick though. They're able to touch the point, secure that overtime. Here's a sound barrier though, and Olu quickly goes back to his back line. Oh dear, the Reaper comes in. Rat gets one kill. HUE tried to shut him down with that kinetic grasp, but it wasn't enough coverage to protect his team. And in overtime now, Maryville will tie it up, starting strong once more. As the first round of Lijiang goes in their favor. Maryville pushing out. They don't want to give Harrisburg a chance to touch, and it looks like this Gavin may just have paid off. Yeah, I bet Cyrus wish he had some hand warmers right about now. Maryville are bringing plenty of heat here on the point, and Harrisburg have no way of touching the point. One back. Goes over to Maryville here, and it's the start they were looking for. A couple more, and it'll be home and hosed here. Oh! Ovu went for the room. I mean, you're playing close to a wall. You're asking to take splash damage from those far rockets. Aether's lost sight of his opponent, though. Eventually locks back on, and Olu is definitely up against him here. That's beautiful. The rest of Maryville haven't fared much, very well, I guess, on the rest of the map, though. They've lost a couple players with him not being down, so Aether stays, tries to build up ult percent for the next fight. It's unlikely, though. There's much more we can get going. Both DPSs are here, though, and they are putting out this damage. But right now, Aether's able to push in, force him off the point, and Maryville can start this capture.
Yeah, Maryville has control of the point now. You have the Valve popped as well. You're going to get close to a Coalescence and a Dragon Strike. The Dragon you can use as section some players off.
The Winston for Hypno remaining for this one. Love us some Winston ball compositions. Rat getting rid of a car where the Dragon Strike goes through, essentially denying that side room in Maryville. They've done their maths, man. And they come up with the answer here to break the code on Parrots. Oh no! Aether drops in. Meteor Strike to shut down the Reaper, who does not have his mobility while ulting. A 2-for-2 trade though. Cyrus and Olu are both down. Aether the only DPS on the field right now, and he is wreaking havoc. There's Rat returning back to the fight.
He connects with the Moira coming through.
Okay!
A little bit
it's
of
a family show!
A little bit of the tactical crouch there in play, so...
And the wrecking ball here from Akawa, but the kills keep coming in favor of Maryville University, and now Mac's going to have the Valkyrie to bring the extra damage into the fight. He's going for the Caduceus Blaster. They're throwing everything at Harrisburg, and they've got nothing left to offer. For the second year in a row, Maryville double down, come out on top as HUE Invitational champions.
Winning HUE Fest for the Overwatch program as a whole is a very, very big deal. Because our league, the league side of our program went to the World Championship last year and came in second place. And then we ended up only coming in third in nationals. It meant that they were outshining us at a lot of aspects, especially to the school, but winning that with the league program shows that we have a lot of promise.
Great weekend, guys, obviously. I want you guys to know, I said this to my Overwatch team, this is just the start. We got a long year. We came in the villains, and we're even bigger villains now, okay? It's easier to win than it is to stay on top, right? We got to work even harder now. This is just the beginning. Are we good? Yes, sir. Yeah. Saints on 3. 1, 2, 3, Saints!
I think that when you have a program like Maryville and a program like Harrisburg, both that heavily invest in their programs, and to see it pay off so well for Maryville, not only in league but in Overwatch, it shows that we're the best program in the country definitively, and also, like I said earlier, it sets the tone for the rest of the season, right? We won this first major event, but there's still a lot more work to do, and when you're on top, it's hard to. The only way you can go is down, right? It's really hard to stay on top, so I think that everyone knows that you have to keep working hard.
We have our eyes set on contenders, and specifically Gauntlet. We want to go all the way. We want to play at LAN with the best of the best players and show people who are in the Tier 2 scene, and even the Tier 1 scene, that collegiate is a viable option while also getting a high level of Overwatch.
So before C-Level starts off, next semester, we're going to be ironing out who's really the best 5 to be starting going into C-Level. Obviously, we have a lot of talented players in every position, so we're going to be doing a lot of in-houses, figuring out who works best in which place, and what roster we want to use to win the national championship.